There's the zombies. We're gonna need this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy as necessities. So basically, as you can see, the gravestones are getting more and more entirety, so this isn't really good. It's getting harder and harder to survive, considering the zombies are extremely strong, and I'm so sorry. I did not mean to zoom out that much, in that much. I had to check with the Board of Health about this because he's basically a pea shooter at night. A cheap pea shooter. So that saving up money strategy that I have really isn't needed as much. They're just basic pea shooters. They don't expect you to have as much sun because it's nighttime, so they don't give you as much of a challenge. It's still challenging, but it's not like they expect you to have sun everywhere right now. That's why they give you these plants that cost 0. Otherwise, you'd have to rely on these guys, and the later levels, it's not going to be that reliable to rely on simple plants. Luckily enough, you know, considering I'm using the scaredy shroom, I'm not completely sure it was a good idea to get. I'll show you what I mean by scaredy shroom in a minute here. Let's just say, yeah, this should be good enough. Look at him. He's getting close. The scaredy shroom is about to wake up, take out that zombie. Oh, watch him. Oh, okay. This may result in my death, me trying to show it off, but I don't care. How much damage do these guys do? This may look impressive, but there, you saw it, right? You saw it, right? I blinked and I missed it, but I'm pretty sure everyone watching the screen saw that. And this is where the ice shrooms come in. It's already much too late for me to turn back now. I just have to deal with what's coming. However, it's not too late to dig up graves and put in these guys. In fact, we're going to need it for these gentlemen up here. Human shield. And they cost nothing, so there's no waste in using them as a human shield. Besides, they don't shoot. And they're free, so you don't need to spare your expense by waiting at all. And unlike you would think, even if you turn this zombie against them, he's still going to be weak because the zombies don't attack the screen door. The zombie simply attacks his head directly. And I'm tired. I had to cook today. I had to sorry, I always get those confused. I had to cook today. I had to help make breakfast. A lot of stuff. Not a lot of fun stuff either. Okay. Grave zombie, grave buster, eat the grave before the zombie pops up or you're gonna die. Good work. Turn around. I'm not the zombie you're looking for. And it's over. Automatically. Finito. Ice room. It basically stops time. Except for your plants. Basic necessities. Why did I choose this guy? These are the basic necessities. Also, you saw that dancing zombie. Interesting fact, in the original game, he was supposed to be portrayed as Michael Jackson. But I'm pretty sure they stopped that because people thought it would be rude. But in the original copies or old copies of this game, I'm pretty sure they have Michael Jackson. But I guess people thought it disrespected the fact that he's dead, so they didn't want it. But he's just basically the same zombie. It would just look like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, sorry. My tongue and saliva doing a number on me. So I've been watching a lot of lately I've been watching a lot of Naruto and One Piece, the dubbed versions. Pretty much caught up on the dubbed version of the story, but if any of you don't, and by dubbed, in case you don't know what I'm talking about, Disco Stew. I mean, he's called Dancing Zombie, but me and my brother call him Disco Stew. Off of The Simpsons. As you saw there, he walks up, he summons zombies, and then they pop out of the ground. Each of the zombies are pretty easy to kill, but the only problem is that if you don't kill Disco Stew, he's just gonna come back. He's just gonna revive them with his dance. The good thing is that they're very slow because they walk 2 steps and then they dance and stand in place, but they can go pretty far unless you have the appropriate weapons. Now, I'm intentionally going to leave some of these graves just so I can show you the raw power of the ice room. Get ready. I'll wait till we're about to die. I can wait for it. There's Disco Stew. There's a bunch of other zombies. It's over. It's over. It's not over. Interesting enough, if you get Disco Stew, sorry I couldn't show it there, but if you get Disco Stew to eat this, he will turn back around and he will summon zombies for you. Which is really good. And this is, I like this plant, but at the same time, it's hard plant. Now, I said I'd check them at the end, so all zombies in a huge area, single use instant. Now, I don't like this guy as much because it's a good plant. It really is. It's a perfectly good plant. However, it says it leaves a crater in its wake. You're going to see exactly what that is as soon as I use it. I'm going to keep these graves alive for the final explosion. But anyway, when I was talking about Naruto and One Piece, I've been watching a bunch of the series because they were my childhood favorites. And when I mean dubbed versions, it basically means it's in the voice acting is originally from Japanese, Japan, or China, I believe, because most animes originate from China, or in some way incorporate Chinese art or animation, stuff like that. Anyway, when watching it, I like the dubbed versions better than the subbed versions, which it's just subtitles in English. You can still get what's going on, and they're both perfectly good. I just want to hear their voices in a way I could interpret it. The same as, it's basically like this. Would you rather have listened to people that you could understand, but you had to read to understand them? Or you could understand them just by them talking? That's a bad example, I know, but that's basically my dilemma. I don't feel like fighting you. Turn around. You know what, I'll just use the Doomsday to destroy the big wave. I want you to see the majesty of the Doomsday. And why it's one of the most overpowered items in the game. Anyway, as soon as I can get on topic again, it's how my mind works every day. Look at that. Aww. That was terrible. Freeze! Freeze everything. Anyway. If my mind can get straight, I'm trying to say that I like the dub versions, but the main point I'm getting at is that they're really cool, but very hard to understand some of them. I mean, I haven't even watched the Naruto series. I'm talking about Naruto Shippuden, which is the secondary series. And the zombies going in alone. Will it be able to make it? Wait for all the zombies to get on screen. And you're gonna see just why the Doomsday is overpowered. It gets all 5 lanes and destroys them with a 3 radius. I'm pretty sure it goes diagonally, so it would stretch this far and this far. So a big diamond stretching from the top and bottom. So here, 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 and here. That's where it hit. And it's overpowered, but as you can see, it's a crater. But thankfully, eventually, on this game, the Earth will heal itself, so we're not completely screwed. But it's gonna take a long time, because watch the crater. I'm betting you at the end of this match, it still won't be gone. Or, at the very least, it will take till the end of this match. And we're gonna have to continue it at the next episode.